started in this one under the lights.
Off tonight for the Cubs, center fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting second here.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Right fielder Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Grossman racing back at the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man. Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Colon ready with the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Well, he didn't square that one up, but you couldn't have thrown it any better. Off the end of the bat, and Dork's in for a hit. Oh, you got to love it.
Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch on its way to Avila. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out with the man at first. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, the second baseman, number 2.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, no doubt I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. 3-0 now. That's in there. 3-1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. popped up. Rizzo is over. 2 down.
Batting third.
So digging in now, Jorge Polanco. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that's in there for a strike. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Got the first 2 guys out, and then the 3-hitter extends the inning. Now it gets a little more problematic. Here comes the 4-hitter, and you're in the stretch. Let's see if he can get out of it.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to. Ready now, Javier Baez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Baseman, Javier Baez.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting ninth.
Digging in the switch
fielder,
hitter, number 8.
8.
He readies for his first plate appearance. Line towards center field. Buxton is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hitter, Miguel.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep it from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Number 8 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball. Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Hayward has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Batting 7th, center fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Good pitch, and
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Kyle Schwarber.
Now a swing and a ball chop foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded to first. Mauer is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hard liner to center field. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in, Jason Castro. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1 and 2 now.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. And he's done that, and we're already in the third inning and continues to pound the ball in.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jason Castro is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Robbie Grossman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Hit out towards second. There's Baez. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Brian Dozier will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired.
Leading out for the Cubs, first baseman number 44.
Infield shifted
Anthony
well to the right.
Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and Rizzo gets on top of one and sends it in the air out to deep right field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To Dozier for one. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Here's Javier Baez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. Contreras is on his way home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over to drive in the run.
Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
8.
Digging in to try it again. Number 8 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no error. So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off the 4th for the Twins, first baseman, number 7.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
On the ground up the middle to second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Twins retired in short order. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries so far.
12, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Jason Hayward.
Into the windup and the pitch. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Smoke toward third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And he's safe.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. He laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Buxton moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple. They lead. Here's Miguel Sano. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Schwarber going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 25. Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Robbie Grossman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 13.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Avila.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Javier Baez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first, and Cologne's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning. Ready for another chance. Ben Zobrist, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Down the 3rd baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes you feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 11.
Riding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game, but gloved by the 3rd baseman for the out.
The left fielder, number 20.
Ready for another shot now, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Tyler Duffy is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, get the hands back, and just punch the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
In the dirt here. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff. He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So it was a swinging strike three. Kyle Schwarber is the second out in the 7th inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar in foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Cubs are down quietly, and it's still 3-1. Ready once again, Eduardo Escobar. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Now a flare out toward right center. Hayward coming on. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the
Twins. At the plate, Byron Buxton. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Up next for Minnesota.
Now at the plate, Jason Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Bryant.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Castro has it, and he makes the throw to first. Bryant is retired, and there's one away. Anthony Rizzo will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Called strike 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, as the lead remains 3-1. Here's Robbie Grossman. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So here's Joe Mauer. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number
First
11,
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jorge Polanco is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They still trail it here 3-1. A shot there of St. Paul, Minnesota, just down I-94 from where we are as we're set for the 9th inning in this one.
13, Alex Avila.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. There is Dozier. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second base.
Here's Javier Baez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Shortstop.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a swing and a fly ball. Grossman on the move and a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now in the box, number 8. Switch hitter batting left here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled back. 2 out here and a runner at second. Liner towards second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, he tried to sneak the fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Here's Miguel Sano, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, one man out. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Max Kepler will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Schwarber will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Up next for Minnesota.
At the plate, Jason Castro. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is great.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the Show Nation.